Welcome to the first lesson of the submodule about security. Within the scope of the Security Digital Competence area, individuals are expected to be aware of digital technologies for their devices, content, personal data and privacy, to protect physical and psychological health, social welfare and social inclusion in digital environments, and to be aware of the environmental effects and uses of digital technologies. This first lesson introduces data security and data privacy. The overarching question addressed in this section is, what is data security and data privacy? To provide an adequate answer to this question, this video has been created to provide a clear and complete understanding of this topic. Data security is the process of safeguarding digital information throughout its entire life cycle to protect it from corruption, theft, or unauthorized access. It covers everything: hardware, software, storage devices, and user devices, access and administrative controls, and organizations' policies and procedures. Data security uses tools and technologies that enhance visibility of a company's data and how it is being used. These tools can protect data through processes like data masking, encryption, and redaction of sensitive information. The process also helps organizations streamline their auditing procedures and comply with increasingly stringent data protection regulations. A robust data security management and strategy process enables an organization to protect its information against cyber attacks. It also helps them minimize the risk of human error and insider threats, which continue to be the cause of many data breaches. In a way, data security is easier to define by looking at the benefits. By adopting a mindset focused on data security and implementing the right set of tools, you ensure sensitive data does not fall into the wrong hands. Sensitive data can include customer payment information, hospital records, and identification information, to name just a few. With a data security program created to meet the specific needs of your organization, this info stays safe and secure. When people do business with your organization, they entrust their sensitive information to you, and a data security strategy enables you to provide the protection they need. Your reward: a stellar reputation among clients, partners, and the business world in general. In many industries, data breaches are commonplace, so if you can keep data secure, you set yourself apart from the competition, which may be struggling to do the same. If you incorporate data security measures early in the development process, you may not have to spend valuable resources for designing and deploying patches or fixing coding problems down the road. Why is data security important? Primarily, it keeps your data secure and builds confidence among your customers. Here are some best practices that have been effective for other organizations. Secure your information. This means managing who has access and encrypting your data. Only people who need it to perform essential functions should have access, and information should be encrypted as it goes back and forth between the database and their computer or device. You can get ready for a potential data security incident by testing your system, educating employees, devising an incident management plan, and creating a data recovery plan. You should get rid of both digital and physical copies of data you no longer need. In this way, you reduce the chances of a hacker discovering it and using it for profit. Organizations can use a wide range of data security types to safeguard their data, devices, networks, systems, and users. Some of the most common types of data security, which organizations should look to combine to ensure they have the best possible strategy, include encryption. Data encryption is the use of algorithms to scramble data and hide its true meaning. Encrypting data ensures messages can only be read by recipients with the appropriate decryption key. This is crucial, especially in the event of a data breach, because even if an attacker manages to gain access to the data, they will not be able to read it without the decryption key. Data erasure. There will be occasions in which organizations no longer require data and need it permanently removed from their systems. Data erasure is an effective data security management technique that removes liability and the chance of a data breach occurring. Data masking. Data masking enables an organization to hide data by obscuring and replacing specific letters or numbers. This process is a form of encryption that renders the data useless should a hacker intercept it. The original message can only be uncovered by someone who has the code to decrypt or replace the masked characters. Data resiliency. Organizations can mitigate the risk of accidental destruction or loss of data by creating backups or copies of their data. Data backups are vital to protecting information and ensuring it is always available. This is particularly important during a data breach or ransomware attack, ensuring the organization can restore a previous backup